said, hang on, there's more. I've been to Moncton, Picton, Shannon, Vernon, Stellarton, Hamilton, Nipigon, Nobleton, Yorkton, Brighton, Bolton, Beaverton, Brandon, Edmonton, Walkerton, Wyerton, Granby, Miramichi, Charlottetown, Burnaby, Yellowknife, Whitehorse, Corner Brook, Nunavut. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the prairies bare, man. I breathed the mountain air. I've traveled, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere, man. Check it out. Ottawa, Wawa, Mattawa, Chippewa, Moose Jaw, Oshawa.
I've been so inspired by being in New York because everything from what people are wearing on the street to the way they're interacting with each other, to drive through the West Village at night and you see a couple kissing on the street, or you see someone fighting outside their apartment, or you see so much humanity on a daily basis that even if you're not inspired by your own life that day, you can be inspired by someone else's life.
You got that long hair, slicked back, white t-shirt, and I got that good girl face and a tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we come back every time, 'cause we never go out, we never style, we never go out of style. Take me out.
There's only one place to get more Taylor.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
When we arrived at our hotel in New York, the porter was so incredibly careless with our bags. And the room they gave us, it was beautiful. A broom closet. But the worst part was the shower. My wife drying herself with the Egyptian cotton towels. Shower curtain defined that whole vacation for her. Don't just visit New York. Visit TripAdvisor New York.
With millions of reviews, a visit to TripAdvisor makes any destination better.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
There you go. You are listening to HTLA Radio 1, New York's best talk. Oh, yeah. And you got Crash Talk here Tuesday night. Yes, in the big city here. 69 degrees in New York right now. And, yeah, it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, too. Just a little overcast. Who cares? It's not minus 200. I'm a happy boy. Welcome back to the show tonight. Of course, tonight's Crash Talk is the Mosby Show. Yes, we're talking about not the Cosby Show, no, the Mosby Show. Talking about Marilyn Mosby and all the plethora of conflicts of interest. As I said again, my minigun full of conflict of interest. Oh, yeah. That's right. Just whatever. Just unloading the conflict of interest in this case. And you know, it kind of just hit me during the commercial break there. think about this one. Think about this one. With all the conflict of interest going on with this woman, the likelihood that any one of the defense attorneys for the defense will get all of this thrown out on maybe not one, not two, not three, but all four conflicts of interest, wouldn't it be an absolute crime? Think about this for a minute. An absolute crime if the police officers in question that have been indicted and are being charged with this crime, the death of Freddie Gray, and she indeed does have damning video evidence that apparently is the rumor, wouldn't it be horrible? Wouldn't it be horrible if we were to find out through the justice system, through the trial, that these officers are indeed guilty of everything she's charging them with, but it's all going to get thrown away now because, well, her husband's the councilman and one of her nice friends and contributors to her campaign to be state's attorney gave her $5,000. He's the defense lawyer for the family, stands to gain, yada, yada, yada. Wouldn't it be horrible if that all got thrown out and these 6 officers walked free because she's stupid? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be an absolute miscarriage of justice. But you know what that would also be? That would be our fault. Yes, you, me, John Q., the public. It would be our fault because of our riots and our spazzing and our hunger for justice or whatever the heck it is you all are talking about. 11-day murder investigation. 11 days. Fastest in history. You show me a murder case anywhere where they collected evidence for 11 days. Give me a break. You know, this thing is all kinds of wrong from start to finish, and I don't know, it just hit me during the commercial break. Wouldn't it be an absolute travesty of justice and a huge crime in and of itself if these police officers are actually guilty? She does actually have enough factual evidence to put them away, and it all gets thrown out because of her conflicts of interest. Now, wouldn't that be cause for a riot? Wouldn't that be cause to destroy some more cities? Wouldn't it? Well, just moments after she showed up originally on TV screens, Marilyn Mosby was a dominant topic of conversation on Twitter and, of course, across the country. The unexpected announcement Friday that 6 police officers were charged in the death of Freddie Gray stirred the nation. And reaction, often focused on the straightforward, stirring delivery from the Baltimore City State's Attorney. More than a week of protests and rioting focused the nation's attention on Baltimore after the death of Gray, 25 years old, a black man who died of a severe upper spinal injury on April 19th. Mark Lamont Hill says Marilyn Mosby is about to be a national black hero. Well, I guess you could say that or not. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Dominic Holden writes, "Take note, prosecutors. Marilyn Mosby just showed America how it's done." Really? You going with all those conflicts of interest? You ignore friendly warnings, maybe to appoint a special prosecutor because your shit's going to get thrown out of court, maybe? That's how it's done? Well, Joy Reed says, State Attorney Marilyn Mosby has been in office only about 100 days. She just became the most prominent prosecutor in the country. Yes, that's we'll say that. Jeffrey Wright says, Marilyn Mosby breaking it down. Amazing to hear a prosecuting attorney advocate forcefully on behalf of a victim of cop violence. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Marilyn Mosby. This is from Kevin Griffin Moreno. Thank you for not giving people what they needed to hear, but for showing that the rule of law can also serve the people. Well, Kevin, I'd say go back to law school because conflict of interest all over this chickie. That's right. That's my conflict of interest gun. Yeah, I think I'll name it that. Well, according to Martin Effer, yes, I'm sure that's his real name, this city would have torn itself apart without charges, but this isn't close to the end of the road. Well, it almost sounds like he's threatening for the future, doesn't it? Right. And the city, let's be fair, didn't tear itself apart. Black people were tearing it apart. But it's not close to the end of the road. Right. Well, again, I've said it before, I'm saying it again, these images, the video footage, the indeed global coverage is not making this country look very good. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not. So you might be thinking to yourself, geez, we've got to do some reform. Well, President Obama is already on top of things, he's in that lame duck stage now, he might as well just be going out and golfing, but no, he's sticking around the office, writing executive memos every 20 minutes, and, he's implementing those police cameras to make police, accountable, damn it. It blows me away. It really blows me away that we have to make police accountable. Yeah, we're going to charge you with enforcing the law and overseeing the law of the land, but you're accountable to us. But you see, people get confused about that. They think, well, next time a cop pulls me over for speeding, I can just tell him to go F his hat because he's accountable to me. It's not the other way around. Well, I hate to break it to you, lawbreakers. But no, the police are still in charge. Well, earlier Friday, family lawyer William Murphy Jr., yes, the one representing the family who's paid $5,000 into the state prosecutor's campaign and is personal friends of the family, said the case must motivate officials to consider body cameras, upgraded training, better oversight, and a new culture of policing, he says. I guess he missed that press conference where the Obama team, quote, said that they will be providing the police officer cameras to a number of test cities immediately. Yeah. Of course, let's be fair now. There's a number of misconstrued ideas out there about what this police camera thing is. Now, number one, they're not wireless and they don't broadcast to YouTube. So don't just automatically be thinking you're just going to see a whole bunch of police officers' lapel cams wirelessly constantly transmitting to your favorite YouTube channel. Not the way it's going to happen. Also, don't think that any of these cameras that are being issued to police right now in the test program can be manipulated by police. So many times I've seen people in the last recent weeks here, since Obama made that statement, people are talking all over social media about these bloody police cameras, and they don't know. They're talking out their ass. That's all they're doing. They're talking out their, well, there's nothing stopping the cop from just turning it off. Stop for a minute. Yes, this is where Uncle Crash, unleashes the common sense cannon. Here we go. Common sense cannon and the conflict of interest gun. There you go. Common sense cannon, dumbasses. If you're implementing a program of cameras to maintain a constant vigil over police to make them accountable, not to the public, you morons, but to their superiors, why would they have a button to turn them off? These cameras aren't designed that way. The camera stays on. It's designed to stay on. It's got a little sexy lithium-ion battery in there. Runs for weeks. And when they run out, they replace them. And they run for weeks again. 24/7. When an officer comes in to get off shift, he hands it over to the officer coming on shift. They keep rolling, folks. And they don't keep rolling to YouTube. In fact, you'll never see one of those videos on YouTube. So don't go there. You won't. The videos feeds are kept internally by the police departments. And as far as the police departments and the state's attorney's offices and the court system goes, they stay internal to those three. They don't go out on YouTube.